I still don't know if what happened that night was real, or if my mind just broke somewhere between fear and exhaustion. But I remember every sound, every breath, every second, like it lasted forever. My name's Emily, and this is the story of the night I got lost in Black Pine Woods, a night that felt like a whole year of my life. It started as a simple hike. I wasn't planning on staying late, just me, my camera, and a small backpack. I wanted some quiet time, a break from the city noise. The trail was calm at first. Birds, soft wind, a golden sunset dripping through the trees. But as the light faded, everything changed. The woods stopped sounding alive. No birds, no wind, no insects, just silence. I quietly whispered, "Hello?" My voice sounded wrong, like it was swallowed by the air. I looked at my phone. No signal. Typical. I turned around to head back, but the trail behind me was gone. It should have been right there, the small path with broken twigs and footprints, but all I saw was forest. Endless, thick, dark. I tried to stay calm. "Just retrace your steps," I whispered to myself. But every direction looked the same. After maybe 20 minutes of walking, I saw something, a small wooden structure between the trees. Looked like an old ranger post. Relief. Finally, shelter. But when I got closer, it wasn't a post. It was a cabin. Old, abandoned, and there was smoke coming from the chimney. Someone was inside. I knocked. No answer. I pushed the door open. It creaked like it hadn't been touched in years. Inside, dust everywhere, cobwebs, an old rocking chair, and a table. On the table, a candle still burning. Fresh, dripping wax. How could it still be burning? I called out again. "Hello? Is someone here?" Nothing. Then I saw the walls. Hundreds of drawings. All of them, me. Different angles, different expressions. Me, walking through the woods. How did they... I turned around to run, but the door was gone. Gone. There was just more wall and more drawings. Stay calm, Emily, stay calm. I looked for a window, something to break, to get out, and then I heard it. The rocking chair. It was moving. Slowly. Forward, back, forward, back. But no one was in it. Then, from behind the chair, I saw a hand. Pale. Thin. Reaching out toward me. No. I ran to the other side of the room, my flashlight shaking, the beam cutting through the dark. The hand disappeared. The candle went out, and I was alone. Or at least, I thought I was. I pressed myself against the wall, trying not to breathe too loud. The air smelled like burnt wood and old blood. I heard a faint clicking sound, like someone tapping their nails on the floorboards. I screamed loudly, "Please, don't!" Then I heard my own voice like a whisper, "Please don't." It was repeating me, from somewhere in the dark. I turned my flashlight slowly toward the sound, and there she was. A girl, my age, standing at the corner of the cabin. Her face was mine, but wrong. Eyes too wide, skin too white. "Who are you? You stayed too long." The floor cracked under my feet. The walls started closing in, literally. The cabin was shrinking, breathing, like a lung pulling air. I screamed and ran through the wall. Not at the wall, through it, like paper. And suddenly I was back in the forest again. Only the forest looked older. The trees were twisted, gray. The moon was red, and in the distance the cabin was still there. But it looked burned, completely destroyed. I walked for hours, or at least that's what I thought. But every time I looked at my watch, the time hadn't moved. It's still 2:03 a.m. It stayed that way the entire night. The only thing that changed was the forest. It got darker, and the whispers got louder. They followed me. They knew my name. "Emily, don't look back." Of course, I looked. And there she was again, that same version of me, standing in the dark, smiling. She didn't move, but I swear, I saw her breathing. By the time the sun rose, I was still walking. Still in the same forest. Still at 2:03 a.m. My phone battery had been dead for hours, or maybe days. I don't know. I don't even remember how I got out. I just woke up on the ground near my car. Police said they found me 2 days after I went missing. But the weird thing is, I don't remember sleeping. I don't remember resting. To me, it felt like a year. A full year of walking, whispering, and running in circles through that same cursed forest. And sometimes, at night, I still hear her voice in the wind. 2:03 a.m. Forever.